There are some seriously important lessons that you can take away from today's traffic fix. My name's Biffa, welcome to City Skylines 2, where I fix up your city's problems and then teach you how to do the same as well. If you would like me to take a look at your city, please pop into my Discord, a link below, where you can send me a link to your save on PDX Mods, and maybe you too can have your city fixed. Today's city is Greater Alden by Ace One Shot. It has a couple of major, possibly fatal flaws, and if they're not dealt with now, could stop this city for good. If you enjoy traffic fix videos, please leave a thumbs up on this video, and also leave a traffic emoji in the comments too, if you can find one. Then grab a cup of tea, sit back and relax as we dive into today's traffic fix. And just before we do that, here's a word from our sponsors, NordVPN. Hugo is long overdue a holiday, so he's decided to travel the world enjoying some wildlife photography. He never knows what's coming next, and he wants to back up his precious photos on his home PC to keep them safe. While he's using the camp's public Wi-Fi, he needs to make sure his online connection is secure and his data is protected from hackers, malware, and phishing scams. Now that's where NordVPN comes in. Like Hugo, I'm often out and about and want to use public Wi-Fi, so I'll have NordVPN on my tablet, on my phone, and on my laptop. I'll just do a quick connect. So when I'm using their free Wi-Fi, I feel nice and safe. And there we go, we've got a nice connection in the United Kingdom. You can use any of these other countries that are listed here if you so desire. And then what I always turn on is the threat protection over here. So one click, and that is turned on. There we go, and we're protected against malware, trackers, and ads, and malicious downloads as well. So absolutely fantastic. Thank you, NordVPN. So go to my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa right now and get the NordVPN 2-year plan with 4 extra months free. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. It might just be the best decision you'll ever make for your online security. So here we go, Greater Alden, and it's actually a rather nice looking city. I like the layout of it. It's looking really cool, and it's got lots of outside connections. It's got mass transit. It's making money, which is good, and people are moving in, and people are happy. So it's got a lot going for it, a lot of demand as well, and we're at Megalopolis. There we go. So all the milestones have been reached and loads of squares left to unlock if you wish to do so. But if we have a look at the traffic overview, we can see there is traffic everywhere. We've got traffic coming in from outside roads. We've got traffic all in the middle. And yeah, we need to try and do something about that. Now, one of the first big fatal flaws that we've got here doesn't on first glance look like it's a fatal flaw. So we've got, starting from here, we've got a highway that runs all the way through from one side of the map to the other, which is probably just the way this map was designed. That is fantastic, because that means anybody trying to come from here doesn't have to go through the city to get out to the other side. So that is good. We've got another highway entrance here. They do sort of go through the city, but it's more the outskirts of the city. So as long as this area isn't too busy, that's fine, that's fine. And you've got some nice junctions here for things coming on and off. I've got other places to go. As we can see, this is where our problems start. We'll just come back to that in a moment. So going from this side to over here, or this side to up here, or vice versa, is okay. We've got this other smaller sort of highway that comes in here. Now this enters into the city, and this is the one that we're going to focus on, because that is what is giving us a lot of the problems that we've got. So if we follow this one down here, I mean, it's not too bad. There's not traffic on here. Things are moving, which is good. So let's say when you enter the city through this road, I think this is probably here for some expansion that might be coming up in the future. We won't worry about that. And then you enter here. Where do you want to go? Well, let's say that you want to go to Elizabeth Park, Bargate. Is it Bargate? Bargate, yeah, this area over here. How would you get to that area? Well, let's follow this highway. There's no off-ramps just yet. You come to this section. Surely there's off-ramps here. No, it connects to that one that's going that way. It connects to this one that's going that way, and they connect to each other. So basically, that little intersection is just for getting in and out of the city again. So that one heads off in this direction, winds its way through. So you've got to continue. You've got to continue over here. You've got to come down. Then that's where we hit the traffic. So the traffic now is coming down here, swinging all the way around, hitting this roundabout. So this roundabout here, the Cozy Highway roundabout, has all of the other highways hit this. So if they want to come into the industry, Applegate industry area, they've got to come through there. If they want to go anywhere in here, they've got to go through there. So if we follow this one back again, let's find where it's super busy on the outside of the map. Well, that was this one that we followed in before, and it came down to the junction right in the middle there. Let's follow this one down here. This could be the same. So if we're heading up here, again, traffic's not too bad on this road, but if we want to head anywhere in the city, so we might branch off here, start heading up, and again, we're hitting this roundabout here or this roundabout here, and that is what is causing the major traffic issue. So what we'd like to do, and then that's sort of backing up round here, that's backing up along here, it's causing traffic hotspots all over the place. So first of all, I would like to add more ways to get in and out of the city off of some of the highways that are already in place. Now, we've got to be careful. What we don't want is to give people shortcuts through low density areas like Bargate into other parts of the city. We want them to take the faster, easier route of the highway. Now, this actually could be put into good use here. We could bring a junction into here somewhere. I mean, I'm looking at this little tail that you've got sticking out here. That gives us access into whatever this is. This all Bargate? Yeah, this gives us access into what I'm going to call North Bargate, where it's a little bit more built up. We'll look at our zoning. So we've got commercial here. So they're going to want to be getting goods in and out from the industry. And most of this is all residential. Yeah, and then we've got this section down here, which is basically the depot. Yeah, okay, so that's the depot for the warehouse trains and all of that sort of thing. Nice detail here, but that heads underground, joins the train network. So maybe we could connect up to here and feed some off so they don't head down that way. So maybe what I think we'll do is we'll upgrade this road here just to a 4-lane road. There we go. And then we're going to follow that round to here somewhere. So let's maybe... I mean, we've got plenty of space. I actually want to just curve this a little bit. I want to bring it in about there. Yeah, that should be good. We'll do that, and then we'll get a highway lane. We can have 2 lanes coming off of here, and I'd like that to curve from there up to here, so it doesn't cause too many issues. So we go... I thought it was on curve mode. Come on now, let's try curve mode. Curve mode, there we go. So if we sort of come off there and swing that into there for getting in, and then we can also have, going out again, another connection there. So that will hopefully take some of the traffic off down this road. Now, this could get busy, although we are getting dedicated lanes at the end, which is fine. I want to remove traffic lights off there. Again, I'm going to try and do everything I can in vanilla. There we go. So we can remove traffic lights like that, and then they can head off into this area of the city. So that utilizes that roundabout just a little bit, which is good. If we then head over the top here, could we do a similar thing to help people get into other parts of the city? Well, I'd like to try and stop them all coming down to this roundabout. Could we, I'm just looking at this one here. So this goes in and out. This goes down to some farmland area and out the city. Could we add, I've lost where I am. Here we go. Add some roads off of here and add another little junction in. I think I'd like to upgrade a road through here to a larger road. So we've got everything, these very small 1 lane each direction roads. But this one on the end, if I upgraded it carefully, we could do that without messing any of the zoning. I don't want to have to rezone, lose your population. You've got a nice big amount of population there. So we might just take that same 4-lane divided road. And if we're careful, we can sort of upgrade it on the outside like this and hopefully not lose any zoning along the way. Let's see what happens. So we're going to lose a little bit of zoning there, but okay, that's fine. I'm going to bring that all the way up to that roundabout. Excellent. So if we could attach to this, that would be really helpful. Could I go any further? Oh, we can. We can't do it there. We can't do it there. What is all of this? We've got some car parks here. I might just ever so slightly rebuild this with the car park. Whoops, just to give us a little bit more space. There we go, very good. So I'm going to pick that road there, and we'll continue upgrading this. Excellent. This one here, I really would like to do as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that, but we know what we're going to do with that road. So we'll do that. Excellent. Then I'm going to pick this one. Well, that is actually going in, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. So we could... Just thinking, actually, yeah, we could just change that back here a little bit. Let's do that. If we go in like there, Yeah, there we go. So we've got a lane each for that. We've got 2 lanes coming up here. So we could just, if there's room, upgrade that to 2 lanes. Perfect. And then that will utilize going on to that roundabout. Very good. So that now gives us access to a larger road down here that we might be able to put a very simple sort of junction coming off of this road. And by doing that, that's going to take some of the traffic that's coming down here away from this very busy intersection and start spreading it on this larger road that's now going through the city elsewhere. I might even upgrade. Oh, it's already upgraded to a 4-lane coming out the other way. And you can see a lot of traffic's coming down here as well. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Right, so let's see what we can do here. I'm just sort of looking at this thinking, how can we do this in the best way possible? I mean, if we have a 4-lane road coming out of here that we could hook into, then we've got 2 lanes going in each direction. Whether we're going to have enough space to do all of that here, but it's the main one I don't want to upgrade. The main one I want to do first is coming off of here. So if we could grab this is going to be difficult. I'm going to try and do it without anarchy. That is the idea. So how close can I get that? We're going to go like that and see what we can do. So far, no anarchy, there. That's where we can get it to. Then we can swing that round underneath. Oh, look at that. And then we can swing that round into here. There we go. That's for coming in. For going out and going in the other direction, we should be able to just sort of mirror this a little bit. Let's try that again. And ideally, I want that up here. So if we do that, excellent. It's added a little junction in the middle, which is something that we don't want. Well, we could actually stop that, again, using vanilla tools. So we've got 2 options. I'm just thinking, actually, with the highway roads that we've got, which I was on, see, these ones don't have a line down the middle. And I want to keep at these faster highway roads. So what we can do is, I want to stop right-hand turns from up here. You can see that's where they're going to go over there. And we can do that, no right-hand turns. And as soon as I do that, you can see it puts the white line back in the middle. And then, yeah, that one coming down is going to continue. So that stopped the crossing over, which is good. Is that 2 lanes coming off there? Yeah, we've got 2 lanes coming off, 2 lanes coming on. This one up here, I'm going to change slightly. We are going to put that back to a 1 lane. I think that's going to work better. Can we move that over a little bit? Yeah, we'll do that. Won't let me do it. Okay, we'll delete that. There we go. Just stop the right-hand turn again on there. Excellent. That's better. So that's going to merge into there better going in the other direction, which means this could probably just be a standard asymmetrical road. Won't be as wide, but that will work nicely. So let's pop that in the middle and we'll have it go in that way. There we go. Excellent. We could even, I'm wondering, ooh, because I want, yeah, we've got a left and a right. Now, this is something we can't do in vanilla. What I would like is this to go left and that to go right. I'd have to change this road here to do that. No, I'd have to change this road here, wouldn't I? Down to a smaller road. I mean, I could do it. 4-lane asymmetrical, 3-lane and 1 lane in the other. Let's just have a quick look at that. So if I do that, yeah, that's not going to do what I want it to do. It's changed it anyway. It would have to be this one here, wouldn't it? So if we went, oh, either way, it's still going to do it. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's just leave it on this road. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. So now they can get on and off there, which is good, and bring them down to this road. We've also got this roundabout here, which is bringing a lot of people in, again, from our industry area. So they're possibly avoiding that roundabout because things are so busy, but they're coming in here. But now, if they want to come there, they can then get up on the highway in a different direction. So I'm hoping that will help a little bit. Let's take a look at this down here as well and see what's going on in this section. It's just getting super busy. I did actually put a traffic light down there, didn't I? The traffic light might go. We shall see. We shall see. I'll tell you what we're going to do is I'm just going to let this run for a few minutes. I'm just going to check this roundabout at the end. So we've got 2 lanes going off. We've got this one going up here back to the highways, which is fine. Oh, that was an autosave. Let's have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, I think we're just going to run it as it is and just see how that goes, because it's going to be, most of this traffic is already past this junction. It's going to, there you go. Some people are going to take it already. Yep, that's fine. They're all sort of sorting themselves out. Some people are cutting across. Ah, okay. What we want is we want no right turns here. So again, if we use our tools and say no right turns there, Immediately they changed their mind and started going straight on. Some of them might have already decided to do it, and they're still trying to do it, but now they won't. So there we go. So we can use the in-game tools to do that, which is great. This is going down because now less cars are coming this way, which is very helpful. How are they all coping at the end here? Yeah, so we're going to get a bit of traffic here while these cars are trying to come down and the traffic lights are dealing with those. Let's just see. I'm hoping that half the traffic will take this new junction and then the other half will go up there, so it sort of splits it a bit. So then the traffic lights aren't so bad. What have we got going on here? Yeah, I want to change this road. I want to make this an asymmetrical road so we haven't got people sharing lanes, which I think we can do. So if I do a 6-lane asymmetric like so, no, that's going to give us all sorts. I don't want to do that. Let's maybe do it. Let me let me put it back how it was. Thank you. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Boink. There we go. Excellent. So this is the 4-lane asymmetric. So what you'll see now here is we've got 2 straight-ons which line up with those, and then 1 right, because up here there is only 1 going up. Is that some weird traffic lights there? It looks like it is. Well, that ain't going to help, is it? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the crossing there and the crossing there coming out. If anybody wants to get from one side to the other, we could just do something simple like this. Let's just drop that elevation step down. Yeah, I'm going to pop that crossing there. What I'm going to do is try and remove some of the crossings that we've got like on the roundabout. So that one there, I'm going to remove those 2 there, and we haven't got that one there. So they can cross here and they can cross there. This side isn't too bad. This one is going back into there, which is pretty busy. And then, yeah, I think what we're going to do as well is upgrade this one. It's not a very big road. We could still use the fast highway roads, but just give them more lanes. Sometimes that is all you need to do. So let's do that as far down here as we can. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I could just completely redraw this. I'm trying to do things without anarchy and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to completely redraw that and see whether, come here, this is actually going to help. I need to remove that bit there. How far in can we get? Well, we're going to destroy a little bit of zoning, and when we get to the end here, we will turn that back into one of these so they can have their zoning back again. There we go. Let's see if we can grab this road and get this over here. Oh, I can. There we go. No anarchy. It's all connected on. So we've got a couple of extra lanes. So when they're coming off, they've got more lanes to go into, which is good. And then when they're coming round, they'll get a dedicated lane at the end, which is good. And we're hitting really small roads, small, slow roads, which actually isn't the end of the world. Just wondering whether, yeah, I don't want to necessarily connect up to that, but we'll let that go. Just thinking if any of these are sort of cutting through, they've got really small roads to get through to there. All of these are pretty small roads, aren't they? We might just see how it goes. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to remove the traffic lights off of the end. I just want this to keep going. So if you keep going, hopefully that will go down reasonably quickly. Let's just give it a second. It's not too bad. Everybody does seem to be turning right coming out of there. So they're all heading down here. So this is the problem when you put a whole load of roads together with zoning on them in an industrial state without a way through. I'm just watching, actually, a lot of these cars are going up here and cutting through. It's gone down, so we could just leave it. But you got a traffic jam here, so obviously, yeah, it's because he's just dealing with a fire. So that will go in a moment. Or as a crash car or something. But yeah, that's a lot better over there. This has cleaned up over here, which is great. We do have this traffic jam down here. Let's just see what's going on there. So this is off of the highway coming from, yeah, this junction here where we had both highways coming in. They're all coming down into these 2 lanes, and they're all coming round to this roundabout again. Green highway, is that the one we were looking at before? Oh no, it was this one here. It's sister. That was the main one. Cozy highway, that was it. That's all cleaned up nicely, and our new junction's working. But yeah, green highway we've got over here, which is causing all sorts of problems. I feel like we've got some traffic light oddness going on here. I'm gonna just remove that crossing and that traffic light. I don't know what that is there. Some sort of prop or decal, I should say, that was used. There's no traffic lights there, and they get traffic lights over there, which is fine. So when these come up off the highway, I've lost where I am. This one here, when they come up off the highway, it's 2 lanes and they split. Then it splits again, and then some of them are looping around, missing the highway, which is good. And then some of these are going the other way. I feel like I need to upgrade this. Again, asymmetrical roads could just help so much. This one's going to be a 5-lane asymmetrical road, but going this way. So we've still got the 2 lanes going up onto the highway, onto the roundabout. Here we've got 3 lanes, so you get a dedicated right now, which is good. This does mean that you are going to get some that are coming off the highway using the Fairview Highway slip lane and then wanting to cross over. But we might sort of deal with that. Again, as traffic goes down, we might find that is not so much of a problem. Why does it not want to remove that crossing? That is rather annoying. Okay, well, the traffic lights are gone anyway. Seems like a lot of people want to go right down that road. And the highway's backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. And then a lot of people are coming off of this highway down here as well. Look at this. And then all coming off of here because they're all coming down here, 1 lane, and they're basically just scooting past there just to get off. And this is all slowing them down. Okay, let's take a better look at this little setup that we've got here. What I'm going to do is I want people to come past this and come down here. If they come down there, let me just have a look. Actually, I'll tell you what, we're going to use one of the in-game tools. That's what we're going to do. And to see where everybody's trying to go, then we can make an informed decision. So there's a couple of things we can do. We can click on this road here, this slip lane. Let's find the road name. There we go, Sheffield Highway. And I've already got it selected. This option over here on the left, toggle traffic routes. And the one we're looking at is blue for road. So we can get a very quick overview. So some will come off and go this way into the highway. They'll go round here, take past our new junction and head off through the city, which is good. As we can see, the majority are coming down here. And then where do they go afterwards? So some will continue off this way, split out into the city. Again, the majority are coming down here. And then when they hit this junction, yeah, they're all heading off all over the place, aren't they? Into the inner city. Yeah, you can see blue lines everywhere. Okay, so really it's just a case of getting things moving a bit quicker, maybe giving them another option into the city. Now, we've got this road here that travels along, and we've got this roundabout over here, which is not being used. I'm wondering whether we could redirect some of the cars down this. It already is a highway road, and is it a highway road? Does it have zoning on there? It doesn't. It is a highway road. So what I'm going to do is, and this is one of the, I'm looking for this one here. This is one of the things where you've got all these highway roads that go through the city and past the city. Not many of them are connected to each other, which has caused all sorts of problems along the way. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to start it back there. Have I got it on curve mode? No. That is going to come down here and connect onto that. I can get it to do it without some anarchy. There we go. We might upgrade that to, that's a 3. Let's upgrade that piece to a 4. So we get that slip lane coming in. And then coming up here, I'm going to do this. So that gives us that slip lane coming off this way. And we're going to find a way to connect this up to the other side, which probably means going underneath. Oh, come on, game. You can let me do it. You can let me do it. Actually, I'll do... Oh, so it's just so tempting. I'm 1 click away from turning on anarchy. I really don't want to do it. Let's go a little bit wider. Ah, there we go. Excellent. So we're going to bring that into there. Excellent. This little bit here, I'm thinking we are going to upgrade that to a 4 lane. So we get some dedicated lanes. We get all sorts of things going on there. I'll do the same on the other way, which is good. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't go underneath. I thought I was going underneath here. Oh, okay. We could just connect onto there, couldn't we? Let's do that then. Yeah, we just connect straight at the top there. And then what I'm going to do... This is so much easier. I don't know why I didn't spot that before. I'm sure you all did. We're going to turn that into 2 lanes. They can pick a lane. They can go left and right. That one's coming off and going in that direction. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Anybody coming down here is already in the city, so they're not going to want to connect anywhere differently. Let's just leave it like that and have a look. Well, that was without anarchy. Let me do that. I might just rebuild that. 1 second. There we go. Rebuilt it. Everybody's going to start thinking about it. What I want up here is for more cars to come off up that way and utilize the other road, which we'll follow into town in a moment and see where it goes. Might just take a few seconds for everybody to work out what's going on and for them to work out what's going on as well. So let's just watch what's happening here. Yeah, we're going to get a load of load of people getting in each other's way. I'm wondering whether to make that a roundabout just for the sake of keeping things moving. I don't see why not, to be honest. We could fit a nice big roundabout in there. Let's just see. Get moving, get moving. Again, then we're getting one lane for each direction. And then if we upgrade this as well, we'll actually get more lanes in each direction around the roundabout, or more lanes to help us out. Is it going to let me upgrade that? No, it won't. Could I delete that and draw it in again? I really hope so. Let's find out. Oh, I'm going to delete this little nub in here as well. That's going to mess up everything. Let's go from there in. Darn you. You must have used Anarchy to do it. Okay. Well, I'm really trying not to do it with Anarchy. Let's just go back to what we had before. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it won't let me do it now because of that one. Oh, I'll have to redraw that one. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Excellent. So we've got a way for getting off, a way for getting on. As soon as you add a bigger road, where's my mouse pointer gone? There it is. As soon as you add a bigger road, you've now got 2 lanes for going off. And for some reason, these are all getting priority over everybody else. But eventually, once that's gone down, man, that is a very steep thing. I have to redo that again. But eventually what's going to happen is all of that traffic at the top here will go down, and then this will be able to go through. What I'm also going to do is upgrade this one to our 4-lane, just to help everything moving along here. We've actually got an asymmetric one. That is a better one to do. Let's do that. There we go. Very good. So let's leave that going. Let's just follow this along. So I might actually keep this as a 4-lane all the way along here, because as we get down here, we've got some turning, so we can have dedicated turnings off, which is great. We've got... Oh, I've got Anarchy on. No! I must have clicked it without even thinking. Well, everything I've done so far, you can do in Anarchy. Look, I'm going to remove those houses just to show you. I really am trying to do it in vanilla. And you saw me build that again. I didn't use Anarchy. Honest. Anyway. Let's continue on down here. And then once we get into here, I'm going to sort of downgrade to the normal medium roads. Let's go like that. I'm going to keep that one going right up until we get into here. What's that? We've got a path going through there. Okay, let's remove that. Right up until this junction. And then they've got options to go left, right, straight on, whatever they want to do. And then I am going to remove the traffic lights at the end. I just want them to keep on going. There we go. And then we'll just pop this. I don't know why that path was there. It's not actually leading anywhere. What have we got over here? An extra garage and stuff? No. Okay. So that gets you into the city centre a little bit better. Let's just see how all this is going. Is there traffic lights? No. Nobody's... Oh, they're cutting through. You scumbags. I do not want you to cut through. So what I'm going to do is remove this little bit here, because these guys don't need it. You go through. Oh, there we go. Look. Gone down. Gone down. So that's from this other little mini highway that goes through the city over here, which is good. And here's another connection over here as well, which I've just noticed, where this little mini highway doesn't connect to the main highway. And you've got all these roads coming off. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So I'm just wondering whether we could just connect this up as well. Yeah, let's go with something like that. I think that should work quite well. Everybody's happy coming off of there, going straight on. And we could do a little bit of more lane maths down here, but I think that'll work. So that'll give access to people going on this one highway to the other highway, maybe taking some of the weight off some of the other parts of the city. I'm going to upgrade that one. I'm going to upgrade this one going into there like so. That one is fine. That's got traffic lights there, which I don't like necessarily. Well, I don't want traffic lights straight after a roundabout. That's just a big no-go. So we're going to do that. I'd rather these guys coming through have the priority over a side road like this. And I'm just wondering whether we need that side road right there. We don't. We're going to delete this all the way back to there, because that's meaning they can go through. If they want to turn, they can turn down here. And we could just upgrade that last little bit there to a 5-lane asymmetrical like so. So it doesn't mess up with the zoning, but it means we'll get a dedicated left-hand turn. And we could still keep the traffic light there. I mean, it's far enough away from this junction. It depends after the initial rush of the traffic whether that will be a problem or not. maybe let's just keep a little eye on, oh, that was an autosave, on the views here. So everything from the right going up to the left here in the distance, and just see how it all goes. Now, what I'm noticing here is this set of traffic lights isn't able to keep up with the demand that we've got going on here. I mean, everybody coming off the highway, I mean, it's not too bad. This way isn't too bad. I mean, what I tend to look for when things are backing up, is it backing up so far that it is messing up another junction? So coming off the highway here, if this backed up all the way around to the highway from this junction, I would deem that as a problem. It isn't really so much, although it will do soon, because this one here is backing up from this junction all the way down to there. So I'd like to keep this moving a lot quicker. Where is that going through? I mean, that's sort of going through to this main area here. They're possibly using that as a cut through to get up to here. Maybe. Again, I'm trying not to remove zoning where we can by upgrading things. But if I pop that in there, we're going to lose a couple of houses. We might just find it goes a little bit quicker. And then this little section going in, I really want that to be just a slightly larger road down to the end there, so it can just move through a bit quicker. Ideally, I wouldn't have zoning on this one, so I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to remove these two as well. So you're not going to have cars stopping on here. Look, instantly it's gone down. There we go. Brilliant. So that's given access to that. So that's gone down, which means everyone coming through this roundabout can move a little bit quicker. I am considering a little mini roundabout at the top here, just to keep it moving, which you do see on junctions like this. Let's just try it for a second and just see whether coming in through here. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade this one. We're going to get some asymmetry roads in here. Again, lane maths helping out. 5-lane asymmetric going this way. So now we've got left, right, and straight on dedicated. Is that dedicated under there? Yeah, which is already helping. They're splitting. There's only 2 waiting down here. So basically, we want to see whether all of that coming off the highway can get through quick enough and not cause a problem. Let's just watch this for a sec again. There we go. It's going down. It's going down. As long as things keep moving. As long as things keep moving, that is good. So we've got a few extra people wanting to move in this way. But now they'll be able to go through, because this isn't that many people coming through in this direction. So let's just keep an eye on all of these taxis up in this direction. I mean, what we could do as well is, let me just come out of this view, is I'm going to pick a pick of this road here, and we're going to upgrade that a little bit further along there. There we go. So now they've got the 2 lanes that they can use to come in, and that means they should get through the roundabout a little bit quicker already. Look, extra lane does help in certain circumstances. So now they're using both the lanes going around the roundabout, and the traffic's going down, stopping for the train, which is nice. Excellent. Just check down here that we haven't like broken everything. Again, we're still getting traffic light issues right off of this roundabout. Ideally, what I want is, I don't want them going up there. I want them coming in a road down here. And I was going to try and upgrade a road in here. So this is one of the things, is the road hierarchy was very much missing in this save. You had your highways, which were great. You come off that and bang, you hit local roads. Whereas we're now setting up more road hierarchy, which is working. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? That's moved along now. Yeah, we're going to leave that bit. That's fine. So that's sorted out that bit there, all running nicely. Let's follow this back down. Where were we? This is moving through, which is good. This is moving through, which is good. Let's come back down to the end. That's moving through. Yeah, this new little junction here is moving through. There were a couple of other spots where the highways crossed over each other, where I was going to give them access. Let's just follow that back. Oh, this is that other one we put in. Yep, that's moving through, giving people more options, which is nice. So what have we got going on? A little mini death wave at the moment, but they'll probably sort themselves out momentarily. The other thing that you really want to deal with in your cities, as well as all the... What's that? Oh, it's just a road accident. As well as all your highways not connecting up to each other and your road hierarchy, I suppose, is what the problem was, and you were directing everybody down to one little roundabout, is your mass transit as well. You've got some mass transit, but you really need to just finish it off really. Wow, so many flipping taxis. Good grief. If we have a look at our buses, so there is some use on the buses, which is good. So I wasn't necessarily going to touch that. The trains we've got coming in and out, I mean, barely used, but people will use them when they want to use them. That's fine. It was this one here. The, what's the word I'm looking for? Subway. I couldn't think what they were called. Subways. Not much use, but if we can sort of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all of the buses off. Just the, line so we can see. We haven't got any of those. And then with these ones, I'm going to make like yellow, and the one underneath we're going to make green, just so we can see where they go. There we go. So this one starts here, runs through here, goes up to here, ends. It does go the other way, sort of underground. There's another one there. I always find it hard to see these. And then there's another one. It connects up here. Look, goes under there. There it is. Just about see it. Splits. But basically, that's what this one ends here and ends here. But you've got an end and you've got a couple of ends. You could actually connect those two together. And then you've got a loop system going through your city. So they don't always have to go one direction or another direction. I'm not entirely sure whether it's going to make a huge difference. So if we just keep an eye on what we've got with these two lines, I'm going to do a quick screenshot of that there, and then we can come back and have a look at that at the end. But let me just connect these two up. There we go. I just kept it above ground so we could see. So past the fields into here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause a minute. I'm going to take this stop here. It's called the circle line, even though it doesn't go around in the circle. And I think if we come back over here, we're going to find that is going to get up and connect. There we go. Connect. Yep, it's connected. And then if we go back to this one, we can make sure that it still stops here by bringing that into there. There we go. Excellent. So that is now going in both directions. And then where's the other one? Yeah, the other one starts down here, comes to here and goes underground to here. But what I think I am going to do, as we've got the connection, I might just run one more from here to up here, just to make use of that little shuttle between. Is that worth doing? I don't know. Between those two areas, I really want to just redo the whole lot, but I'm sort of leaving it as it is. We'll see how it goes. We'll run that for a few minutes and see whether that will help. So while we're giving that some time to be used, I just wanted to check out your budget, see how things were going. So there we go, making a lot of money, 4.9 million from the taxes, which is great. Yeah, everything seems to be balanced really well. You've got no loans, which is brilliant. Taxation, 11% across the board. So yeah, you've got things balanced really well. I think you've got most of these set as I would have them. I'm going to bump this up a little bit just to add a few more ambulances into the mix, just to try and deal with that death care. Obviously crematoriums, hearses and stuff as well. Everything else is just bang at 100%, which is good. Your production, you're producing a lot, which is where I would imagine most of your money other than taxes is coming from, which is fantastic. So yeah, well done on that. Everybody is super happy. You could even make more money if you wanted wanted to, but as things stand, it looks like you're pretty rich. I'm still getting a little bit of traffic here every now and again. This is back on this first little junction that we did a while back. I've still got to sort out that steep thing there. I will do. There's this other highway that comes along the top, and I just think we need to add a little something off of this one as well, just to give people options again like we've done before. There we go, nothing too complicated. Could have made it smaller, but we've got all the space and all the money in the world, so that should hopefully spread out some of the traffic from down here as well. And there's just another spot right in the center here where we're getting a lot of traffic. So they're all coming in from all the different directions around and about the place, and they're hitting this road through here. So it's a nice big arterial road bringing people in, which is fine. It's got a bus lane on one side, and this is getting a bit chock-a-block. It's not as bad as you think because a lot of these cars are parked, but it's just this little junction here. We've got traffic lights there, none there, and traffic lights here. Now this makes sense because it's two larger roads hitting each other. This one, I mean, if I could fit a small roundabout in there, I would, and I can, so I'm going to do that. That one I'm not going to bother. No, that's fine. Can I fit one in here as well? Oh, I've got anarchy on again. I'm honestly not putting on anarchy. It's when I'm just moving around the city. Oh, it's turned on. So I can't add one on there. I'm just wondering whether we could asymmetricalize. Just made that word up. It's a real word. Asymmetricalize this road here. No. So what I'm assuming is if you used anarchy to build this thing, haven't you? That's why. So that's why it's not letting me do it. Do I want to do it, or do I just want to see how much that roundabout helps first? Let's just see. And I want to just get rid of some of these crossings. I'm just looking at this thinking there's too many crossings. I want to get rid of that one there. Yeah, I'm going to have to use anarchy. You've used anarchy to make it, so I'm going to use anarchy. It still doesn't let me. Yeah, it did. Okay, we're going to get rid of that one. I want to turn this one here into an asymmetrical piece. There we go. This junction here is a little bit too close, which is what's making this slightly annoying. Do you need to get in? You could come around the back. We don't need that there. That is off of this road. That's the bus station. Oh, that's why it's so busy. And actually, now I've just done that, this is all going now. It's just kept things moving. We'll just leave it like that. It's fine. There's no traffic. I would never have your bus station like that coming off of what is a big, strong main road going through your city. I would have perhaps had that coming off of the road up here somewhere, but it seems okay, because what happens in this game, which we didn't used to get in City Skylines 1, is buses will come back for maintenance. So we click this one here, own a bus depot, line 445, destination, extra platform. So that's going back to over here. You can see the little blue. So that is going back for maintenance. If you click on your depots, you will see in here, it should give you that information. And of course, that's not where they go for maintenance. It's the bus depot. And if you click on here, we can see all the vehicles that are in use. And I think if we scroll down to the end, we should see how many are in maintenance. Isn't there a figure that shows you how many are in maintenance? Boarding. Oh, it'll say on here, won't it? Yeah, that's right. Well, they're all in use at the moment, so that's fine. But yeah. But anyway, they're obviously coming in and out of the depot because that's where you've got some lines set up. But that has removed the traffic from in the middle there. So that is looking pretty cool. Let's take a look at some before and after shots and see how this city has been improved. Just after we very quickly check our subway. There we go. So circle line has gone from 2% to 6%. Our extra line, I mean, it's not doing much. I didn't spend a lot of time on these, as you can tell. The water line's gone from 6% to 3%. Okay, well, that was 9% a minute ago, but we've more than doubled the amount of passengers on there. That's right, because the line's got longer now. So, yeah, from 19 to 188, an extra 13, and then from 63 to 117. So, yeah, we've done some stuff. More work could be done there, but that is it for the subway. So there we go, traffic fixed. Did you pick up on the 2 fatal flaws? Make sure all of your highways are connected to each other and that your main ways into the city don't all lead to the same junction or roundabout. Spread out your traffic so they have more choices of places to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, this traffic fix. If you did, leave a thumbs up below. Be sure to subscribe so you're here for the next one, and then check out the next video on the screen. It's probably the 15-minute detailing challenge in Kettlewick. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Have a great day. Bye-bye.